Welcome to New Whitby, where the locals ignore you and the mannequins come to life. Tired of the same old Monday through Friday job? Well, we have plenty of opportunities for you to explore, such as researching suicide. We also have researching suicide. Did I mention researching suicide? And don't forget to come and visit the house by the cemetery, where all your dreams will come true. That is, if your dreams are of you dying, then yeah, they'll definitely come true. So come on down to New Whitby, because we're running out of victims. Despite popular belief, this is not Jack Nicholson on the cover of House by the Cemetery. That is not a popular belief at all. In fact, I never hear anybody talk about it. But what tells you that you're about to see the Temu version of The Shining, other than this cover, where you're like, oh, I know that guy, hell yeah, he's in this? And then you watch it, and nobody who looks like that is in this film. But there is a House by the Cemetery, so let's start off the movie. We start off the film with the House by the Cemetery. Well, I guess the name of the movie isn't lying. We also start off the film with, woo, boobs! All right, that's record timing boobs. Jeez, oh Christo. She's looking for her boyfriend, Stefano. Sorry, Steve.
Steve?
Anyway, instead of finding her boyfriend, she just finds a knife in her head. I hate it when that happens. And where the hell is Steve anyway? Oh, he's just over there hanging out. And now the real movie begins, and we see a girl through the window trying to warn a kid not to come to this house, I guess. Why do they have a house of the place that they're going to hung up in their apartment in New York? I have no idea. Now this lady trapped inside of this photograph is really silly because she's telling a kid to warn her parents not to come here, but have you seen this kid? Nobody's going to listen to this kid or take him seriously, and I guess I should introduce this kid. He's the most annoying kid in film history. Even worse than the Babadook kid. And goddamn it, that kid pissed me off.
Bob, I'm talking to you.
That's right, his name is Bob. Why would you name a kid Bob? I mean, Bobby would have sufficed, but no, his name is just Bob, some grown-ass man name, although maybe in Italy his name is Roberto, I don't know. What's funny is anytime this guy's doing an interview or anything, he has to apologize over the voice of Bob. He's like, it wasn't my voice, I am so sorry, I had no control over it. Well, you should have had control over your likeness as an 8-year-old boy. What were you thinking? I'm just joking. Obviously, he doesn't have any creative input on this film, but I just find it really hilarious.
He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes like a doll's eyes.
I hate Bob so much from the bottom of my heart, and you'll find out why. I mean, maybe the moment he opens up his mouth, you'll realize why. Here, let me just have it speak for itself. Have it or him. I don't know, man. Just listen to him talk.
Mommy, why does that girl keep telling me I shouldn't go there?
God damn it, Bob. I knew I shouldn't have drank while I was pregnant with you. And we meet our male lead, Norman, who's walking with the director, Lucio Fulci, and he's trying to give us some exposition of what's going on. So Lucio Fulci is telling us that Norman's going to continue someone's research who died recently, and he's going to keep all the credit. Wow, what an asshole. Yeah, I'm going to continue your research and not give you shit for it, even though you're dead. All right, I guess, but research for what? What are you doing with this research? Are you writing a book with it? Are you just doing it for fun?
When school is over, I'll drive up there and see you.
And Lucio Fulci goes off to his first day at junior high. Oh, they grow up so fast, don't they?
I'll be looking forward to it, sir. Bye-bye.
Lucio, you forgot your backpack, no! And this scene is followed by Bob driving. Oh dear God, no, everybody get off the road! Ah, crap, it's too late! And now we see a mannequin, and the mannequin head falls off and it starts bleeding. I mean, I've never really seen a mannequin do that before. I thought they were just filled up with plastic on the inside, but good to know. Good to know that it's not, and it's just filled up with blood and shit and all that good stuff. This is actually foreshadowing of what's going to happen to this character, but I don't understand why she's a mannequin. Don't get it at all. Maybe the film will explain it to us. It doesn't.
Bob, I'm here. Behind you.
Now these two people start talking from far distances. The kid must be a future superhero because they're just having a casual conversation. Goddamn super hearing. I don't know why I'm goddamming that. It's pretty cool. I wish I could have super hearing. Instead, my ears always get clogged and I can't hear shit. The parents come out of this building after getting the keys to their new place and they find Bob is missing and they aren't worried at all. Oh, thank God we finally got rid of him. He's over there. Fuck. So they finally get to the house by the cemetery and then we see this lady who really respects the dead.
Damn tombstones.
Yeah, fudge that tombstone. It really came out of nowhere, didn't it? It's not like it was there for a very long time, and I don't know.
And they're on the starting line.
Bob's playing with his toy, and we can hear him play with his toy throughout this entire scene. So while these two people are talking and giving us information that we probably need to understand the story, I can't hear it because all I hear is that fucking guy in the fucking room playing with that fucking car. Bob! Okay. He hasn't done anything too annoying yet, alright? Alright, I just need to calm down. I can't start off at a level 10. It's gotta raise gradually. But anytime I see Bob! You fuck! Stop playing! Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Sorry. It's just, I've seen this movie before, and I just can't help the way that I feel when I see him. It's one of those irrational feelings that I get. I just gotta talk about it. I just gotta let it all out, alright? Alright. I think I'm calm. I think I can watch this movie again. So the mannequin Anne appears in human form to tell Lucy that she's Bob's babysitter. Wasn't there a movie like this where somebody falls in love and fucks a mannequin? Pretty sure it was called Mannequin. I've actually never seen it. I just assume that's what it's about because that's how all those old movies were about. Like there's a movie called Splash where Tom Hanks falls in love and fucks a mermaid. I don't know which scale he stuck it in. But on the bright side, I guess you don't have to worry about wearing a rubber. It would be funnier if she was made out of rubber, but mannequins are made out of plastic, so I guess that joke doesn't make sense. But I don't think she'd have any diseases or be capable of having mannequin babies. So we got that. And there's a little bit of subtext that the dad might be cheating on the mom with this babysitter, but it's not really explained or shown that well. Norman hears what sounds like Bob crying downstairs. And I can't tell if it's supposed to be Bob. That's weird to say. It reminds me of Bebop and Rocksteady. But I can't tell if it's trying to mimic him or if it just happens to be the same voice actor. But we find out it's not Bob because Bob is sound asleep. Aw, it's the only time I don't want to kill him. Norman catches Anne trying to pry the basement door open and he just looks at her.
Anne.
So let's go to the next scene because this little stare off lasts about 20 minutes. But you know, you gotta fill that runtime one way or another. Norman arrives at the library to continue his research on whatever they were studying. I guess it's suicide or something. I mean, they were talking about suicide earlier, so I guess that has to be it. And I guess that makes sense because if I lived in this town, I'd want to kill myself too. I remember what happened last time there was a library in a Lucio Fulci film. The spiders. The goddamn spiders. They were real until they weren't. Lucy finds a hidden door or casket or whatever the hell this thing is in the floor of her house, and then weird noises starts happening. She starts screaming, but we learn that she has to take pills and she's crazy or something. But she's like, I don't like the pills, they make me hallucinate, but it seems like without the pills you just do this. Yeah, music to my ears. Norman then comes home to see his wife crying. And this guy sucks. He keeps gaslighting his wife and he's kind of an asshole to her. I don't know why they're still together, but maybe they're just trying to make it work for Bob. I don't know why they're still together. I wouldn't try and make it work for Bob. In fact, I'd be like, yeah, we're splitting. You can keep Bob. You can keep everything, in fact, as long as you just take Bob with you. And who the fuck leaves their pills out like that on their table? I mean, maybe she's secretly trying to get rid of Bob. That kind of makes sense, actually, yeah. Yeah. And now Norman has finally found the keys to the cellar and his kid comes back home.
Guess what?
What?
Today I saw my new girlfriend again.
Shut up, Bob. You don't have a girlfriend. You don't even have friends. The only reason why you have parents is because we're legally supposed to watch you. Norman finally gets the door open and they're all attacked by a bat. The wife is being brutally attacked and Norman does literally nothing for about 20 seconds. I know I should do something, but this just brings me so much joy to watch. And then the bat starts attacking Norman and Norman is so dumb. He's just holding onto the bat, running upstairs, and instead of just smashing his hand on the wall, he stabs his hand with scissors to get the bat off. Like, that could have gone wrong in so many ways. And it's so funny because while he's stabbing it, he then just like sprays the blood all over the room and Bob gets hit everywhere with it. Fuck you, Bob. That's what you deserve. Ain't no Kool-Aid in your cup today. It's straight up bat's blood. That makes no sense. Maybe if he drank Kool-Aid, but he doesn't drink Kool-Aid. They just feed him fiddle-faddle. I love how casual Norman looks while he's doing this. It's just like, oh, look at that, a bat, huh? Okay, good. No, still not, it's not getting off. Pest control. Thought I'd announce myself when entering this building because nobody else seems to. I'm looking at you, real estate agent.
Daddy! Daddy!
Bats? Come on, easy. Is this the pest that you called me about? Oh, dude, that's awesome. You want a job with us? Here.
Time to go to bed.
It's the fucking daytime. Go to bed. No, I don't want to. It's 12 p.m. God damn it, Mom. I guess ginger ghosts sure need a lot of sleep. The realtor enters the Boyles' house without permission. And then we see her fall through this casket memorial stone thingy. What the hell is this thing called? Can somebody please tell me in the comments because I'm kind of getting embarrassed. Great, now she can sue for injuring herself. And Dr. Freudstein hates intruders who try to sue him. So, obviously, he just takes the easy route and just gives her a little pokey poke.
No!
But that's not enough to finish the job, so he double taps her. Or, double stabs her. Lady, you have zero survival instincts. You know you have arms, right? You can just block the stab. You'd be like, no, don't do this. But she doesn't care. She just accepted the fact that she's going to die. So she's just like, no, don't kill me. Come on, lady. You can do anything. I mean, you can't move because your leg's trapped, but you don't have to stand there defenseless. You still got arms. I don't know why my voice cracked. I guess I'm still a prepubescent little boy. Sorry about that, guys. In case you don't know, I'm actually 14 years old. Ooh, she's a squirter. Sorry. Anne is cleaning up blood and Lucy isn't questioning it at all. Heavy flow day. And now Norman starts lore dumping on us a little bit.
The best guess I can come up with is that Peterson was already going off the deep end.
Oh, that's just classic Peterson. Norman then starts playing his favorite tape. Just joking. It's just more exposition for us. Every day sucks, there's crying and it annoys me. I may be insane. This house is pretty cool though, but also frightening. It's sort of like a roller coaster. I don't know what quite to make out of it, but I might not live for too long, or maybe I will, who knows. I'm just gonna talk around in circles and you'll have to piece it all together. And if it doesn't make sense, that's fine, because you're watching an Italian film. Oh, sorry, I meant to say my real life is very complicated. Bob is so annoying that he even gets on the mannequin's nerves, and mannequins are so used to not doing anything at all forever, so you know how hard it is to get on their nerves. They should find everything interesting. Instead it's like, oh my god, can I just turn back to plastic? I just want to die, please don't let me exist anymore. Anne goes downstairs to the basement of horrors and she starts screaming for Bob to help.
Bob! Open the door!
But Bob is such an asshole, he needs to grab his teddy first, and then this little toy gun also, and he just takes his freaking time walking to the door. Come on, Bob, put a little pep in your step. If somebody's screaming for help, at least act like you're in an urgent situation and start running. But no, he doesn't. You have infinite energy. Start using it, Bob. God damn it, man. And we see Anne get her throat cut over and over and over. And even while she's getting her throat cut, Bob is still just walking ever so slow at a turtle's pace, like, I'm coming to save the day, I'm coming to save the day. Bob doesn't save the day. Bob goes downstairs and... Oh, fuck you, Bob! What the fuck, man? You can't just Shiva scream like that! Oh, God! I'm fucking deaf! Lucy comes home and she finds Bob crying in the corner. So they go downstairs and they find nothing except for evil eyes. Who do those evil eyes even belong to? Because later in the movie we actually see who's killing everybody and he doesn't have yellow eyes. And then we see them give Bob milk to go to bed. And they all know Bob's lactose intolerant. They just want to torture him. Anyway, Bob learns nothing, so he goes back downstairs.
Anne, Mommy says you're not dead.
Anyway, Bob gets trapped downstairs and he starts screaming for help, and the mom comes to him with as much urgency as he came to his babysitter earlier in the film.
Let me out of here! I'm scared!
Bob, stop hitting the door. You're making this way harder than it should be. We notice somebody is creeping up behind Lucy and...
Mommy!
Oh, it's just her husband. But that's her normal reaction after seeing him.
Where's the axe? Where's the damn axe?
Norman starts using the axe to open up the door and he almost kills Bob. But unfortunately he doesn't, and Bob lives. You were this close, man. You were this close to having this movie have a happy ending.
It was Freudstein that killed Sheila.
We then get to see the doctor and all the dead bodies hidden in the basement. And actually, let me go back a bit. It's pretty funny because you start hearing the scream and the first thing the dad says is,
Is Bob in there?
I don't know, do you not recognize your kid's voice? Like, is he down there? Yeah, no shit, he's down there. Where the fuck else do you think he is? Do you think he just became a ventriloquist and he can just toss his voice anywhere he wants? All right, Bob, quick. Use this person's intestines as a jump rope. It won't save you, but at least you'll have fun before you die. Hey, I'm back at the end of the movie. I'm here to help. Oh God, is that my kid? Oh man, I better get to them quick and with urgency. Don't worry, I'm in a hurry. But first, let me check my emails right quick.
He needs human victims to renew his cells.
How do you know this? Where did you find all this information out from? Because all I saw was you listening to that recording tape and then you decide to toss it in this weird magical fire thing that's in the middle of this room. What the hell is this fire thing anyway? Is that supposed to be like your cigarette lighter or something? Because, you know, everybody back then smokes. Or is it supposed to be for... I'm just so confused. And if this thing is lit and burning, wouldn't that handle be hot? You know, we're not even... That was a while ago. There's no reason for me to even talk. I just want to know what the fuck this thing is. If anybody knows, please tell me down below. Bob is about to die again, but Norman ruins it. Norman stabs Dr. Freudstein, and then we see maggots come out of him. My pets! no! And then we see Norman die. At least I don't have to be around Bob anymore. So now it's just the mom and Bob, and they see that little tombstone, whatever the hell thingy up above, and they run towards it, and they're trying to escape. They're just beating it like, get me out of here. We need to be saved, blah, 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 blah. And they try to get out, but Freudstein is coming closer. You can have Bob, just let me go. No, I've met Bob. You keep him. Dr. Freudstein then grabs Lucy and he starts dragging her downstairs, and this shit's so funny because you just see her head just slam into every freaking step, and it looks like she's doing it on purpose, but then again, maybe she probably is, because she's like, whenever I die, I won't ever have to see Bob again either. This whole movie is just about people trying to escape the responsibility of Bob. Anyway, Lucy dies too, and the last thing she sees is Bob. Damn, I feel so bad for her. Can you imagine Bob being the last thing that you ever lay your eyes upon? And Bob tries to wiggle his little body through the... What do I call this thing? The memorial, the grave, the tomb. I mean, it's not really a grave because underneath is the basement. So it's just a fucking rock slab in the middle of your room. And then we see Bob levitate. Oh, never mind. It's just Mrs. Freudstein and her daughter taking Bob out of the casket thingamabob or whatever the hell thing. So she takes both of the kids out, and Dr. Freudstein is left crying inside the house. And then they walk off. So I guess Bob is dead, maybe, perhaps. And then I think he became a ghost and he's going off with the other ghosts. Somebody on Reddit said Freudstein kills everyone, including Bob, who gets to go annoy people in the afterlife. And that's exactly what Bob will do. As soon as he goes with them, they'll realize, oh no, why did we make this person a ghost along with us? Now we have to listen to him forever and ever and ever. There is no end. This is your own personal hell. For 30 years, I've been a medium, and I want to offer my ghost nanny services in this lifetime and the next. Is your child driving you coconuts? It's no problem. With Ghost Nanny Services, your child will be taken care of and entertained for an eternity. And parents can rest easily knowing that their little ones are in good hands. So go ahead and give them that handful of pills and call me up. Because I really need a job. I haven't worked for 30 years. I've been doing this shit and I haven't got a single goddamn job. And then we get a quote that pops up, and what the hell does that even mean? Is that relevant to this film? Because obviously that child isn't a monster. The monster was a fucking monster. Actually, sorry, I take it all back. Bob is an absolute monster, so maybe the quote's accurate. But anyway, that's it for this film. The end, it's over. So what did we learn today while watching House by the Cemetery? We learned that Bob is a huge piece of shit and nobody wants him. Not his dad, who cheats on his mom because that's the only way to relieve himself of this torturous life of being with Bob. And not even the mom wants to be with Bob, so she has to take a bunch of pills so she could just not be around this fucking kid who just annoys her 24/7. And not even the ghosts want to be with Bob, but they have to take him anyway. Shit, Dr. Freudstein didn't even want to be with Bob, but thankfully he might have killed him, or maybe not, who really knows. So I guess what we learned is fuck Bob, fuck him, and he goddamn sucks. And if I ever have to watch a movie with Bob again, I'm going to fucking lose it. What's that movie? Is that The Manhattan Baby? Oh, that sounds pretty cool. What's it about? Ah, fuck you, Bob! What the fuck? Oh, man. Bob's in everything. He's taking over the world. We don't have to worry about an AI apocalypse. We have to worry about a Bobalypse. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds god-awful. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and this has been Dee-Man Johnson III, and I'm proud of you, and you're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. Anyway, that's it. And I really liked this film. It took me forever to actually like it because I remember the first time I saw it, I'm like, this is not as good as City of the Living Dead and definitely not as good as The Beyond. But now I can kind of appreciate it for what it was. Because I think what I wanted back when I first saw it was another Lucio Fulci zombie film, which this definitely is not a zombie film. Even though one of the titles of this film is called The Zombie in Hell House. I don't know why it's called that, because this guy is definitely not a zombie. It's just Dr. Freudstein, and he's trying to stay alive forever by, killing people and taking their cells or whatever. I don't know, he's basically a vampire. I feel like this whole thing's sort of like a vampire thing, because we have Lucy, who's obviously the same name as Lucy from the Dracula novel, and then it takes place in New Whitby, and where did Dracula go in the original? It was Whitby. And what else? There's bats and just all sorts of shit, and a person that needs to feed on blood to rejuvenate their cells to stay alive. So I'm calling this a vampire film. Maybe, I don't know. It's a Lucio Fulci film. I don't know what category to put this in, because some people say it's like a slasher, which maybe I can imagine it being a little slasher, but then again, you also got the supernatural elements of the goddamn ghost. And then you also got kind of a zombie, but kind of not. You got Dr. Freudstein, who's now handless, so we like to call him Dr. Nubby. Dr. Stubbs is actually a better name for him. Anyway, I guess we have a happy ending, though, because Bob's dead, and Dr. Freudstein just continues to do his murdering thing. So, good. Good for him, I guess. You don't stop evil, you just die. So anybody who goes to this house is dead, and that's all. Is this fucking Baby Yoshi? No, not Baby Yoshi, sorry, Baby Mario. His crying's annoying in this game, but not as annoying as Bob. Ah, crap. It appears that you have an infestation of little German boys wanting chocolate. Well, do I have the spray for that? Just to let you know, to get rid of this, Bob, it's gonna be a premium charge. Because, the moment I hear his voice, it's not gonna be good, Sometimes when people annoy me, I go kinda local, and then I wanna shove this in my mouth and spray it around a little.